Hi everyone, welcome to Crochet Objet Knitting. On today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I changed from circular needle to work on 5 DPNs. I'll be sharing my way as I did it while I was crown shaping and making the decrease rounds on this hat. In this case, I started to make the decrease rounds on the circular needles, and when I had not enough stitches and my stitches were a little bit stretched, I moved to work on 5 DPNs. My work was already divided to 4 with 4 markers, one beginning of round marker and then the other 3 to show me the place where I need to make the decreases. So let's see how I do it. So as you can see, I already worked a few decrease rounds, so I have not enough stitches to continue working on the circular needle. I will put the 5 DPNs right next to my work, take one of them and start knitting the first round. I usually transfer stitches while working a solid knitting round without decreases. So I place the beginning of round marker aside, and when I work on 5 DPNs, I locate the beginning of round marker usually after the first stitch. So this way it will not slip away, of course, from the DPN. Now I knit all the way up to the first marker. And I move a little bit the circular needle and put it in the back side of the work. And now I remove the marker as I come to it, and I take the second DPN and start to work with it. After making it once or twice, you will know how it's most comfortable for you to hold the needle, the first DPN, when you finish working with it. Now I knit the second section up to the second, the second marker, or the third if you count the beginning of round marker. Knit all the way up to the marker, and I rearrange the circular needle once again. And this is the next marker. I put it aside, take the third DPN and knit the third section in the round. So I don't make any decreases in this round, it's just a knitting round. And this is the next marker, and I know I put it aside and I know it's time for me to move to the last DPN. So now I removed all the stitch markers, I don't need them anymore, and I only kept the beginning of round marker. And yeah, this is the last stitch, and now I can put the circular needle aside. And all my stitches divided onto 4 DPN. And I can continue working my decrease rounds. So I only have the beginning of round marker now, and I have it after the first stitch on the first needle. And using the 5th DPN, I start working the next round, which is a decrease round. So now I know I make the decreases at the beginning and at the end of each double-pointed needle. And that's why I don't need the stitch markers anymore, because I know my decreases located at the beginning and at the end of each of my double-pointed needles. So here is the decrease and knit one for the last stitch, and I can rotate my work and move on to work on the second double-pointed needle. So this is the second decrease on the second needle, and I knit one, rotate the work, and continue working on the third needle. And here I'm ready to work the fourth needle and finishing working my decrease round. And yeah, this is the end of the fourth needle, and I have completed a decrease round using 5 DPNs. This is it. This is how I change from a circular needle to work on 5 DPNs. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.